Situated in the central plateau of Mexico, the state of Hidalgo borders the following areas: the state of Mexico to the south, Querétaro to the west, Tlaxcala to the southeast, Puebla to the east, San Luis Potosí to the north, and Veracruz to the northeast. With a surface area of 20,813 square kilometers, or 1.1% of the entire country, Hidalgo is the 26th largest state in Mexico. It is divided politically into 84 municipios. Over much of central and eastern Mexico, the Otomi language group is a large and diverse linguistic group with a strong cultural tradition. The Otomi people, also known as
Na,
Nu or HN, Nu, are the seventh most common language group in Mexico. They currently live in parts of the states of Michoacán, Hidalgo, Mexico, Puebla, Tlaxcala, Veracruz, and Querétaro. The Otomi formerly commanded considerable authority and prestige in east-central Mexico. But in the 14th and 15th centuries, the Otomis steadily declined as a result of the growth of the Aztec Empire. Within the vast Otomanguean linguistic group,
Na,
Nu is a member of the Otopamian language family, which is a subfamily. The Zapotecs and Mixtecs, among other indigenous groups of Oaxacan, are members of this language family. Linguistic research suggests that the Otomi diverged approximately 6,500 years ago from the ancestral Otomanguean group. The Otomi, proper, Mazawa, Matlatzinca, Oquiltec, Southern Pame, Northern Pame, and Chichimecanas are the 7 languages that make up the Otomi language family today. The largest indigenous group in Hidalgo and the Mexican Republic as a whole is the Nahuatl people. Despite the fact that Nahuas inhabit every state in the Mexican Republic, each of the roughly 28 Nahuatl languages and dialects has evolved to have distinctive qualities based on its surroundings. The earliest Nahua speakers are thought to have arrived in the Hidalgo region as early as the 12th century. Because the Aztec Empire ruled over a sizable portion of the region, Nahuatl-speaking Indians lived in several regions of Hidalgo at the time of the Spanish contact. Living in the western part of the state of Mexico, along with some adjacent territory in Michoacán, Querétaro, and southwest Hidalgo, the Mazawa are a principal tribe of the Otomian linguistic family. The Mazawa allied themselves with the Spanish army in 1521 and went to war with the Aztecs. The Huastecos, sometimes referred to as Tinec, are the northernmost group of speakers of the Mayan language family in Mexico. In writings concerning the Tinec's breakaway from the rest of the Maya family, a number of academics have postulated that the Huastecos most likely arrived in the Veracruz-Puebla-Querétaro region approximately 3,500 years ago. By the time the Spaniards arrived, they shared this region with the Nahua, Tepehuah, and Otomi peoples. The Huastecs were divided up into tiny feudal kingdoms headed by leaders who had total control over their subjects. Approximately 55 municipalities in northern Veracruz, northern Puebla, eastern Hidalgo, southeastern San Luis Potosí, and southern Tamaulipas are currently home to the Huasteco people. The Tepehuah Indians live in 2 areas, a band that stretches northwest from Huetla in Hidalgo through Tlacachilco in Veracruz, where they are encircled by Mestizo and Otomi settlements. Either of the Nahua words Tepetl, mountain, or Uyil-Tepetl, town dweller, could be the source of the name Tepehuah. The pre-Hispanic beliefs and customs of the Tepehuah religion are still practiced today. The failure of evangelists to convert the Tepehuah during the colonial era is thought to have been partially attributed to the Tepehuah territory's remoteness. Nowadays, the main occupation of the Tepehuah is agriculture. Of the 1,818 Tepehuah speakers in the state of Hidalgo who were 3 years of age or older according to the 2010 census, 1,680 people, or 92.4%, lived in the strongest Mesoamerican kingdom ever was the Aztec Empire, which fell apart in 1519. The multilingual, multi-ethnic realm spanned over 80,000 square miles and included many areas of modern-day central and southern Mexico. At Tenochtitlan, the capital of the vast empire, 15 million people from 38 provinces and 489 communities gave tribute to Emperor Moctezuma II. Axacapan, Atotonilco, Xilotepec, and Chayapan were among the several Aztec provinces that once occupied what is now the state of Hidalgo.